Welcome to another episode of Rod's Tabletop Hoops. Today we got some ABA action, and it will be done in Hoops style. First half will be played with Hoops Tabletop Pro Basketball by Mark Vecellio on the PC, as I own both the 1974-75 ABA season in PC and card format. So we'll play the first half of this game. Teams to be announced very soon in the computer format so I can demonstrate the PC game just a little bit. Second half is going to be mostly, entirely, the card and dice version. So let's select our two teams. I've already pre-selected. I'm going to go with my visiting team is going to be the defending champion, New York Nets, with Dr. J. This team won quite a few games. I think they won 58 games. They were the 74 champions in 75. They made it past the first round, but then got upset by the upstart Spirits of St. Louis, with Marvin Barnes as a rookie, Maurice Lucas as a rookie, Gus Gerard as a rookie, Fly Williams as a rookie. They somehow upset the Nets in 5 games, 4-1. And I think this Nets team was just as good as the 74 team and probably better than the 75-76 team, which ended up winning the championship in the ABA's final season. So we'll play the Nets against a team known as, let's see, I got to play game. This is how you do it. You go play unscheduled game, and you say Nets. Oh, shoot. Oh, there it is. There's Nets and Nuggets right there. I somehow had it already set up. I'm going to throw... They're giving me some default guys they already rolled the dice for. I'm going to get rid of Donald Washington, and I'm going to add Wendell Ladner. Unfortunately, Wendell passed away in a tragic plane crash by the end of this season. I think I can manually decide. Here we go. Manual. And we'll get rid of Schaefer. Get rid of Donald Washington. He was 2-6. So you can manually or roll the dice and have it roll. If you get 2-3 or 12, say for Matt Calvin here, Calvin will be out for the game. So that's just kind of how it works. And you do it for each player. So that'll work right there. I got to play old Wendell. He missed much of the year, but we're going to start that off. I've also got game options. Gameplay mode, you can play manually. Autoplay to the end of the game. If I click that, it would shoot to the end of the game very quickly. Or autoplay to the end of period 1, 2, or 3. So we're just going to play the game manually. And the lineups are it's pretty much similar to the championship lineup if it isn't the same. The 74 Nets, Pulse, Keenan, Irving, Williamson, and Taylor. The hometown Nuggets have Green, Jones, Van Bredikoff, Simpson, and Calvin. So you're mostly going to be just pushing this play button here. And we'll see how it plays out one play at a time. And yeah, there's not too many strategies here. You can see the box score at any time. Here's play-by-play, the scoreboard. What's the scoreboard? Oh, yeah, there it is. Right there. Other game options. You can do substitutions. Computer does it, or the manual. Well, let's do some manual substituting, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do our own subs. And then player fatigue. I'm not using that. I'm going to just take out guys as I feel they get fatigued or tired or in foul trouble. Jump ball adjustment. Use jump ball adjustment. Yeah, I think that's just based on who's got the higher offensive rebound rating or something at the on their team. So 4 shots, they'll allow it. And box score save events. Okay. So it's as simple as this. There's the time clock, 12 minutes on the clock. The Nuggets won 65 games. One of 2 straight years where the Nuggets under Larry Brown were an amazing team. I mean, we can go hit the Nuggets right here. 65-19. defeated the Utah Stars and rookie Moses Malone. 74-75 has got to be one of the best ABA seasons ever. It's when they really had pretty deep rosters. Yeah, they were still struggling for money and TV contracts, but they were definitely playing basketball that was in the definite ballpark of the NBA. Stars had 19-year-old Moses Malone. Nuggets beat them, but then they ran into the Indiana Pacers and somehow fell in Game 7. What was that score? 104-96. That was... Larry Brown just couldn't get his teams over the top, either in the final two ABA seasons or in his at least 2 or 3 years he was the NBA coach. They just couldn't get over the hump. And it took until just a couple years back when Nikola Jokic propelled them to a championship. So anyway, let's get this game going. This screen does not get any bigger, as you can see here. That's kind of one of the things. I wish it would stretch or do something or get a little bit bigger, but it doesn't. And another thing, with the only other semi-negative thing I can say about Hoops PC is you can't take leagues and play teams from one league against another league, like either on the 77-78 NBA season and the 74-75 ABA season, and I cannot play these two against each other. So I can't play the two leagues against each other. So anyway, but you can schedule your own games, and it has a full built-in schedule for full season replays. So anyway, here we go. We're going to hit play and let's see what happens. Here's rolling the dice, the Whopper against green. And it looks like the Whopper's going to get this one. And here comes the New York Nets and the fabulous Julius Erving. Here we go. Play. And it's going to be Dr. J with the ball. And let's see. I'm going to keep this over here so maybe I can follow the play-by-play in the scroll down here. And I hope you can read that. And we roll the 2 dice. The card that they came up with, well, maybe I'm not going to do it that way because this is odd. Because you got your control deck right here. The FACs are right here. Small forward, offense 10. That is an outside shot for Erving. So we roll for the play result. It already highlights the column. This really goes smooth. Dr. J rolls a 7. It is good. And the next thing you know, it's 2-0 Nets. And was there assist on the play? Yes, Taylor was. And the assist is point guard 7, and Taylor is obviously higher than a 7 then. But I can look at Erving's card just by, I thought I could double click it there. Maybe I can't. I think you can do it during timeouts and things. So anyway, play ball. X number. No one qualifies. That's 1 of 3 passes. X number is 5. Choose player. It looks like Ralph Simpson's a 7. That's the guy they're going to go with. Defended by John Hot Rod. Not John Hot Rod Williamson. It's just Super John Williamson. Defender foul. And there's no 2-shot, 1-shot fouls in the day. So back to live action. Here comes Whopper. Mike Green versus the Whopper. And it's going to be an inside because it's a center offense 8. And Mike Green, the young center, is going inside. And he scores and is fouled. So nice play there. 1 free throw, and you can see he only misses on 9, 10, and 11, and he makes it. So the Denver Nuggets have a lead. We could have some good scoring here in this game. And here we go. Ball's headed to Larry Keenan, but he's defended by the great defense of Bobby Jones. And this is the rookie Bobby Jones. There may be a little fouling. Not too much, but he's good at blocking shots. He steals on 5 and 8 there. This is a dangerous card. A pass is about as good as you're going to get out of this thing. And by the way, you can put player images into the game. And I took a couple days and found the images that are right size. You're going to put them in the right file, and they come up every single time. So I try to get guys that were contemporary and looking like 1975 to match. In many cases, I didn't have some for certain rookies. But this one, I think I got most of the ones for the ABA. Here we go. The Whopper with 11:09 left. That's a missed shot. The rebound's going to go to. We better roll. It looks like the Matt Calvin gets 3. Here comes the Nuggets. And it's going to be Matt Calvin, who had a fantastic year. I think he averaged about 19.5 points, shot about 50% from the floor, which is probably his career best. And he draws a lot of fouls. So that's foul number 1. That's, foul number 2. Had 2 fouls on Williamson? Wow, that's quick. And Matt Calvin, always a good foul shooter, misses just on 10 and 12. He's probably as good as anyone in the league. Sinks them both, and it's now 5-2. I'm hoping Williamson does not get another foul. Is he guarding? He's not even directly guarding Calvin, who draws all the fouls, but he is guarding Ralph Simpson, who was another all-star. That's what's amazing about this Denver team. When you think about the 75 and 76 Nuggets, the Nuggets in 76 even improved themselves more by drafting David Thompson, Rookie of the Year in 76, 26 a game. They got Marvin Webster as well, and then they picked up Dan Issel as well. So, I mean, this team was strong with 65 wins. They won about 60-plus games in 76 as well. So this is just an incredible run for Larry Brown and the Nuggets. Here comes Irving. It looks like Irving is possession 9. Yep, the doctor rolls in, but it's defensive Mike Green. It was the defensive center. Simpson on the fast break. Turnover, Ralph Simpson. All right. Looks like it's going to be Brian Taylor. BT foul, Mac Calvin. And non-shooter goes to the Doc. Doc rolls in. He scores! Dr. J. So if I'm reading this right, we got 2 fouls on Simpson, 1 on Taylor. I'm going to find a good backup for the Nuggets in a couple minutes. I'm going to give Williamson another minute or 2 before I yank him. Here comes Ralph. Ralph, no good. Giving Williamson a break. Offensive rebound, Mike Glenn. He gets to go up and shoot. And the rebound shot's no good. This time, Super John Williamson with the board. Here come the Nets. BT, Brian Taylor, taking on Calvin, the small Calvin. They're both semi-small, though. Rebound it goes. Oh, we need a roll here. Looks like Mike Green's going to grab the defensive rebound. Fast break, Matt Calvin. Turnover. Nuggets cannot convert. Couple fast breaks. Here comes Williamson. Williamson inside. Can't hit. Rebound, Mike Green. And who's got the ball this time? It's Jan Van. Jan Van doesn't shoot much. You can see he has passes on 6, 7, and 8. And he's going to pass. This time nobody qualifies. So we're going to go to a third pass. We need to get it off here. It's going to be Williamson. And if it's a pass, it's a 24-second clock violation. Of course, I did not take Williamson out of the game in time. So I got to make some substitutions. That is going to be on the visiting. Now, do I have them? Here we go. Where's the visitor bench? So Williamson's got to come out. And who can I put in? Mike Gale's been sitting there. Mike Gale's a good choice. Or Al Skinner. Skinner kind of plays more of a shooting guard. So let's do a substitution. Williamson for Skinner. Whoops. And that's what Williamson's card looks like. How do I do the sub? Maybe I got to call timeout. Do I have to call timeout? Okay. Game summary, that's fine. Okay, coaching options. How do I get out of this thing? Let's go back to play. Oh, it's playing already. Dang it. Mike Green scores. Timeout. Timeout. Okay, now I can do it. I think I can do a sub now. Drag player from the bench to currently on the court display. Oh, okay. Well, haven't played this game in a while. We're going to go with Wendell Ladner for Super John. That works. All right. Back to live action. Simpson defending Al Skinner. And that's a foul. And where's the team fouls in this thing? 2 team fouls, 4 team fouls on the net. So Irving, defended by Van Bredekolf. Oh, it looks like he's got it. 2 more for the dock at 7-6. 8:46 left in quarter number 1. Ball heads over to Simpson being guarded by Skinner. And there's a steal. Great substitution by me. Here goes Skinner on the fast break. He is hammered by who? Mike Green, his first. And the first free throw on the shooting foul is no good. Makes the second. And we're all tied at 7. Van Bredekolf. Pass. Simpson. He is fouled. Who's it on? We're getting a lot of fouls drawn here. And that's the 5th team foul. And it looks like we're okay on fouls for the Nets. I'm not in foul trouble despite Williamson hogging all the fouls. Here we go. Free throw. Good. One more try. Good. Ralph Simpson. He was an all-star, I'm pretty sure, in 75. He had a fantastic year. The Whopper, who they got rid of. I don't know why they would get rid of Whopper and send him to San Antonio. Probably a salary dump. Rebound, Bobby Jones, the rookie. Fast break, Van Bredekolf. This is not a great chance. And he's going to set it up with a 5. Pattern play. Goes to Bobby Jones, a very high percentage shooter. And Bobby Jones gets a great assist. I love the auto assist. Matt Calvin scores. This is one of the first, when I came back to tabletop and sports basketball simulation. Here goes Skinner. He gets an assist. I looked at this game and thought, boy, this is similar to Fast Break by Jim Mickey games. And so I bought the computer PC version first. And no one qualifies. And, ooh, look at the defensive Skinner. He can steal it again. And Dr. J on the break. He is fouled. Who's he fouled by? Matt Calvin's second. I don't want him to get 3 fouls. Come on. Everybody's fouling. Good. Dr. J second. Good. Dr. J off to a fine start with 8 of the first 11 points for the Nets. But what I was going to say is this game had so many similarities, but I wasn't really ready to try the cards and dice version for, I don't know, I'd say a year or 2. I was still just kind of refeeling out the PC game and really enjoying it because I'd never really played any PC versions. I was raised as a Fast Break fan, really did not bond to the Stratomatic game after Fast Break left the world in 1987. And so I really kind of just, life happened and I didn't play a lot of games for, outside of video games like NBA Live 95 and things like that on the Sega Genesis for about 15, 20 years. And then here we go. We're back in the saddle playing these games again. And this one is a good one. And I eventually got the card and dice version of this. And it'll be our second half highlight here. Brian Taylor's a stealing machine. Steals on 5, 7, and 8. And there is a steal. Pretty much called that one. Larry Keenan, Dr. K. Turnover. That's not a good Fast Break column. A lot of turnovers early, but as I recall, Denver was a pretty high turnover level of team. I'm not sure about the Nets. But anyway, here goes Matt Cowell. Little Mac. Don't foul Mac. Missed shot by Mac. Taylor with the rebound. And the ball goes out to Skinner over Simpson. And it's stripped right back. And here goes Simpson on the breakaway. He scores. Got a few turnovers. See what else we got. Do we have the box score here? I can't remember how to do the box score even. This is a Microsoft Surface I'm playing on, by the way. And the screen is formatted such that I really can't see the whole screen unless I hide the taskbar when I take my mouse off it so I can see the whole screen. But anyway, here's the WOP. Whopper misses. Rebound, Van Bredikoff with a defensive board. Fast break, Bobby Jones. And that's not much of a fast break column. Ball goes to Simpson. Simpson drills it. Ralph Simpson. How many for Ralph so far? That's 6 points for Ralph Simpson. And so you can see the box score at any time if I can remember how to see it. And there it is. Early stats up to the minute. And 44% shooting for the Nets. And 63% for the Denver Nuggets. Here we go. Keenan over Jones. Bobby Jones with the foul. And penalty. So we get 2 shots. Dr. K says, I'm taking both and I'm going to make both. Here we go. Ball goes to Bobby. Bobby on the outside. No good. Rebound. Ooh, got a roll. Shooter 2 dice versus defender. And it looks like Bobby Jones will grab that rebound. And he's going to go back up with a putback. It's good. That's not Jones. That's Joakim Noah on the photo. That's just a generic photo. And here goes Jones defending. I love that flying dunk attempt by Bobby with the ABA ball. And Keenan. Column reading is a pass. Back to Doc. Doc's been pretty hot. He scores again. Irving, first to reach double figures in scoring, but the Nets still trail by a couple points. They need somebody else to contribute. And this was always my theory with this team of 76. The 75 team has, Keenan and Paltz, but the 76 team is lacking a lot of secondary scoring besides Dr. J. And there's a rebound by Skinner. He's a great rebounding guard. Outside jumper. Keenan. He says, no thanks. I'll just dish it. Give it to the Doc. The Doc's hot. Rolls in and look at him dish the ball for an assist. What an all-around player. And the basket goes to little Al Skinner. It's not that little, but definitely Dr. J having a flawless game so far. Irving forces a pass. And the ball goes to Bobby on the outside. Bobby draws the foul. How many on Skinner? His second foul. Jeez, I might have to bring in Wendell Ladner at this rate. Good. Good. Bobby Jones makes 2 free throws. And here we go. X number. Well, choose the player. It says Paltz. Paltz has a 7. I'm guessing they're just randomizing that, so I'll let them do that. Ball heads over to Taylor. Taylor's looking to fire. And there's Matt Calvin. Is that his third? Boy, I am just not being a very good coach. So we're going to call time out. And we're going to go to the home bench. I need somebody who's a good runner of the offense. Fatty Taylor, one of my favorites. And Matt Calvin comes out. Brian Taylor at the line. Good. Miss. Mike Green with the board. Down to 4:28 left in the period. Ball goes to Greeny. Over the Whop. And there's a foul on the Whopper. How many on Whopper? That's his first. Free throw's coming. Everybody's going to the free throw line because there's been a lot of fouls this period. 4:25 left. And a pass. Ball goes over to Taylor. He's going to have to do something with it. He scores on Taylor scores on Taylor. And it's 21-20. Now Fatty's got the ball, trying to return the favor. He's going to pass. He's not too offensive oriented. Here comes a basket. Paltz gives up the hoop to Greeny. It's 23-20. Green now defending. Gives up one to Al Skinner. Just right back. Back and forth. Paltz blocks this shot. He says, no way. Get that out of here. Rolling the dice. 5-10. Normal rebound. 5-10. Normal rebound. I think I do 1-3 as a 4-10 as a normal rebound or something when I play the board game. So the Doc with the ball. Irving over Van Bredikoff, who's usually a great defender, forces the pass. Irving again, this time on the inside. He scores. He's fouled. Who's it on? Bobby Jones picks up foul number 2. Doc has 2 to make 1. Good. And they adapt the rules pretty well here. So we got to call, can we just do quick substitutions? Because we're kind of in between stuff. Bobby Jones has got to get out of there. We got to throw in Byron Beck. Baxter can shoot it. Oh, I can't do it. I got to call timeout, don't I? We'll call timeout. Beck for Bobby Jones. And Van Bredikoff's going to come out. I think I'm going to go with Claude Terry. All right. Simpson will stay in. Who's the backup center? Dave Robish. Let's throw Robish in too. What the heck? Make some wholesale changes. Let's get some visiting wholesale changes. Wholesale changes. Let's see. Who's the backup center? Willie Sojourner. Let's give the Whopper a little break. Who else plays? Anyone else play power forward? Not really. Doc's probably our best backup power forward for Keenan. Where the heck? There's Keenan. I guess I should have thought about that a little more closely. Can Ladner play power forward? Let's find out. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Who else is on the bench? Mike Gale needs to get a... I'm going to put Gale in for Skinner. So this will be an interesting lineup for the Nets. Here we go. Claude Terry. Good shooter, I know that. And he misses. And Robish with the offensive rebound. Goes in, no good. Rebound. Willie Sojourner gets the Ball goes to Mike Gale, but he's shooting it over Simpson, no good. Mike Gale, good rebounding guard. Goes up strong, passes. He's a pretty passive guard too. Yeah, this may be a bad Gale and Taylor. Well, Wendell Ladner. He's going to fire away. Maybe he'll shoot a 3. 3-point attempt. What does he make it? 2-4 and 12. Nope. Dave Robish with the rebound. Hands the ball to Byron Beck. No good by Baxter. Rebound Sojourner. No one can score. Ball goes to Gale. He's most likely going to pass, but he shoots. And he scores. And the Nets have the 4-point lead. Taylor playing the defense, but fouling. That's his second. Dang it. Oh, my. Here we go. Fatty at the line. No. He might have 3 free throws, though. Good. Nope, just 2. And here comes Wendell. Oh, my. He's got kind of a crazy card. And it's no good. Just had to play some Wendell Ladner. That's what I had to do. Sojourner offensive boards. He knows what to do with it. Pass it. Find the dock. Find the dock with 1:52 to go. No, not Wendell. Wendell's firing. Shoot first, ask questions later. Rebound back. To Fatty on the fast break. Pattern play. I don't have enough shooters in the lineup, do I? Here comes Terry, no good. Little scoring slump for both sides. Dr. J on the break. Assist. Irving doing it all. Finds Brian Taylor for the bucket. Robish. No good. Rebound. Sojourner. Sojourner's doing a great job on the boards. No good by Gale on the break. Rebounded by Dave Robish. 1:16 on the clock. Let's get quarter number 1 done here. Simpson from outside. No. He's running out of juice, apparently. Rebound. It goes to Wendell on the break. He'll set it up. Ball goes to Wendell. 3 bomb. And it's that same horrible odds, but he makes it. He made it. 32-24. Bombs it in. Nuggets need a hoop. Fatty's not going to do the job. Steal by Brian Taylor. Good stealing. This team is really good. Dr. J, another assist. Look at him on the assists. He's like Nikola Jokic, but 6'6", and far more stylish and much more artistry going into that. Here we go. Scores. Big hoop. Big hoop. Nuggets needed that really bad. Oh, Irving can't be stopped. 15 points, 3 assists, and all of those are a capital A version of assist. Robish gets hammered. Sojourner hacked him. And Dave Robish, known for his solid foul shooting, sinks him. 15 seconds left. What do they got left? Dr. J? Yeah, you've already had a great game, Doc. No good by Irving. He's human. Robish rebounds, 7 on the clock, and that's going to do it. Quarter number 1 in the books. Nets 36, Nuggets 28. A lot of fouls in this one. Well, what can we do to start the second quarter off right? Well, can I do the subs here? Let's see if they'll let me do subs at the end of the period here. Let's see. Taylor has 2 fouls. I'm going to keep Doc in here. This is playoff time. I'm going to get the Whopper back in. Keenan. No, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take Doc out for a couple minutes. Give him a little breather. He's played so well. I'm not crazy about having... And the assist... Yeah, Bill Melchione had 1 more. This was his last playing season. 76 he played and coached. Shooting guard Gale. We'll keep Gale in there. Okay. Let's go with the home bench. What do we got? Simpson only has 1 foul, correct? So we'll put him back in at shooting guard. He's already in there. Never mind. What else do we got? Claude Terry just came in. Beck. Are there any other players? I'd love to have Matt Calvin in there, but he's got 3 fouls. So we're going to keep this lineup in here. Simpson can score. Terry can score. Robish and Beck are reasonably good scorers. They should stay in this game. So we'll have they have another jump ball. Yeah, I do believe 75 was the last year of the jump ball at the start of each quarter. And at halftime, I will transfer all of these stats to my manual score sheet, and we'll play the second half with cards and dice. Here we go. Fatty. No good. Defensive rebound, Mike Gale. Good rebounding guard. No one qualifies for possession. And Billy Pulse does qualify. Good thing I've got him in there. And the Whopper goes in. he's going to pass. They need to get a shot off now. Pulse scores the whopper. 10-point lead. Nugget fans are stunned here. I was trying to make this a difficult match for the Nets. I was thinking they have to pull it off on the road, but so far they are doing just fine. They've definitely taken the challenge and run with it. Here's a steal by Gale. Keenan on the break. He doesn't have any chance of scoring except on a 12. Gale, outside shot. That's going to be shooting guard, offense 9. For those who don't play the game, it's the outside column 4 to 10. It's pretty darn easy to read whether you're playing the computer game or the cards and dice version. And the rebound battles, I've kind of glossed over them too, but they're pretty simple as well. It's usually just adding a die roll if it requests it on the card, and you don't have to flip a lot of cards until you start up a new play, and that's really kind of nice, unless you have to pass the ball more than one time. Melchione, no good. Had to give the guy a chance. Fatty Taylor with the board. He's going to have to start doing some offensive play, even if it's just passing the ball properly, and he's going to pass. Oh, you do not want to go to Fatty Taylor twice. Come on, let's go to someone who can shoot it. There's Robish. He's not going to turn down a shot. He turns down a turnover. And here comes Mike Gale, defender. Simpson, good defense. Robish, good rebound. Let's see if Denver's got anything on the... Byron Beck says, I'm going to pull the ball back out. I'll get it to Robish. And Robish throws it away again. Whew. I'm ready to throw in Matt Calvin and play him safe. I can't believe this Nugget team is not, maybe in pressure games, they just can't win. Here's a missed shot by Manning. Danny's dad, no good. Rebound result. Offensive rebound goes. He had two dice. And so the Whopper goes in and misses. And the Nuggets get the team rebound. Here comes Denver. Whopper is defending Robish. And Robish puts it in. That was a huge shot because it makes it 38-30. Bill Melchione. Pass. It's going to go Larry Keenan over Robish, and it's good. Robish is not stopping anybody. I may have to get Green in there in a couple minutes because I might be getting Doc back in there. Here comes Terry. Passes to Simpson, who's going to take an outside opportunity. Nope, he's not. He's going to pass. Got to shoot it. It's the third roll. And a missed shot. Melchione, some defense. Rebound Pulse. Fast break Manning. And he turns it over. That's a terrible fast break call. Oh my gosh. And as Mark Vecellio describes that fast break, there's always a rebound, and then if it says fast break on it like that, it says fast break small forward. That doesn't mean they're necessarily fast breaking the entire time. It means that there's opportunities, but their cards have been graded in a way that some players, there's a lot of P's, you notice on a lot of players, fast break columns, and that means they're going to stop and hold up their fast break. That's, Fast Break was developed primarily by Jim Mickey and Fast Break, where they had held ups on the team Fast Break cards. He does it a little different way and integrates it into the Fast Break columns of the player cards. So always interesting. No one qualifies. Here we go. Beck over Keenan, and that's a swipe. Keenan, always a good stealer. Gale on the break. He's going to pass it off. And it goes to Ed. Ed, no good. Rebound result, Fatty Taylor. Fatty Taylor on the break. A very streaky fast break column here. He'll set it up too. No one wants to shoot it. Robish will. He's got his own inside column, and it's good. 40-32. Scoring's mellowed out a little bit in this one. Keenan. Nope. Rebound. Pulse on the offensive glass. Whopper goes in. Says, no thanks. We'll just pass that off. Melchione says, I'll pass that off too. Okay. Yeah, and Gale, boy, I got no shooters in here. Defender's card. Steal by Fatty Taylor. Always known for his stealing. Fast break. Draws the foul. And that one is going to be Ed Manning's first. Fatty, no good. Fatty, good. Fatty Taylor. Excellent. So it's 40-33. Mike Gale, I got to get some scorers in for the Nets. This always bothers me. They don't have a ton of great scorers. Rebounded by Beck. Simpson, fast break, scores, and is fouled. And the free throw is good. The foul was on. Who was the foul on? Keenan? Holy cow. It's 40-36. Timeout visitor. And it might be time to bring in the doctor. Irving. For Manning. Do I got a good power forward on the bench? I got Dr. K. He's doing okay. He only has one foul. I'm going to put Willie Sojourner back in. Oh, I need a shooting guard. A guard who actually shoots the dang ball. Skinner shoots the ball more than Gale. There we go. Let's take a look at the home team real quick. Beck, Simpson, Taylor, Terry. How many fouls were on Green? He has one. Let's go to the 6-minute mark for Denver. We'll just play it. Let's go. Defense. Good defense. Skinner, no good. Nuggets. Offensive rebound. Sojourner. Put him in for Pulse. No good. Rebound. Another one, but he must pass. It says he must pass on the play action card. Keenan. No. Rebound. Dr. J. Goes up, no good. Rebound. Larry Keenan, they are killing it on the boards right now. Keenan, no good. Rebound. Sojourner. Sojourner, no good. Boy, this is going to kill their field goal percentage. And a rebound of Simpson finally. Robish. Defender Sojourner forces the pass. Another defensive card. Taylor, no good. Rebound Beck. Beck, no good. Rebound Keenan. Let's take a look at the old game stats here. And yes, we are down to 39% for the Nets. And 41% for the Nuggets. A lot of bricking going on here. But as you can see, 10 offensive rebounds for the Nets and just 12 defensive rebounds. So a lot of offensive rebounds going on here. And 4 offensive and 15 defensive rebounds for the Nuggets. 10 turnovers for Denver. And about 5 or 6 for the 5, I believe, for the Nets. Crazy. Dr. J still at 15 points, leads all scorers. 9 for Simpson, 9 for Green, another 8 for Robish. So it's pretty darn competitive. They've closed the gap, 40-36. And Melchione has the ball. Defender, foul, Fatty Taylor. How many on Fatty Taylor, who's not really that fat? That's just his first. And Claude Terry, not known for his defense. Dr. J smells blood in the water and dunks it home on him. 42-36. Beck from outside. Nope. Rebound, Larry Keenan. Melchione on the break. Oh, old Melchione would have been scoring a little bit more. The 72 Melchione on the Nets is really good. He's assist leader and scores close to 20 a game. Al Skinner, put him in for a little bit more offense. And he was one of the few offensive players on the 76 Nets. Oh, misses the second. Rebound, Fatty Taylor. on the board. Goes to Ralph. Inside move. Good, fouled again. Ralph Simpson had a great year, and he's going to make them pay. And that's 3 on Skinner. My goodness. Good. 529. Let's see. Can I make a sub right now without doing anything? I wonder if I can. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do anything. I can't grab anything. I can't put Jan Van Bratt. Okay. I'll have to call time out, perhaps. Let's play another play or two here. Let's see what happens. Foul Byron Beck. And Beck. That's his first. And the team fouls aren't as much this so far. Oh, we still have 5:26 left. Dr. K is going to pass it. Get it back. And score. Not a lot of great defense by the Nuggets this quarter. A block by Keenan. 4 blocked out of bounds. They get the ball back. Team rebound. Keenan blocks it again. How often does that happen? And it's knocked out of bounds. Well, they got to shoot it now. Robish is definitely going to shoot it. Oh, foul Sojourner. Come on, Willie. What do you got? 2 fouls? Okay. And it goes to Simpson. Simpson trying to play like an all-star. Turnover by Simpson. I think I'll help them out with a timeout. I'll let the Nuggets make a sub here. They haven't made subs for a while. 4:23 on the clock. Greeny for Robish. And I'll even throw Bobby Jones back in the game. And who am I missing? I'm missing Matt Calvin. And I can't remember. Can you have him play safe? I thought you could have players play safe. Oh, here's play safe. I'm going to have Calvin play safe. Okay, and I'm going to even have... I'm going to make some change. I'll put Skinner playing safe. I'm not sure. I might do that. And we'll go to the visitor bench. Now to throw Brian Taylor in. And there's Doc. Okay, good. Okay, play ball. Going back with some hardline players here. Dr. J maneuvers down low, and he's going to get another assist. They're all capital A, as they say. Assists, not just passive assists. These have all been significant assists, and Irving's having a fantastic game as expected. Bobby Jones going to pass the ball, gets it back, turns it over. Another Nuggets turnover. I do believe they led the league in turnovers because they had the fastest paced team in the league. Calvin here. Forced missed shot there, but Keenan grabs the offensive board and throws it away. 47-39. Nets have led most of the game. And Simpson with an assist to Bobby Jones. It's 47-41. I say that, and Dr. J just does his thing. He's got 19. Claude Terry. Turnover, Claude Terry. Down to 3:09 left in the half. Irving throws it away. One of his few miscues. Brian Taylor defending. And 3-point attempt? Maybe not. I don't know. No, I don't think he could because he didn't have a 3-point rating that allowed it, I think. It was just a pass. And that's going to be a foul. Here, Brian Taylor with the ball. And he scores. 51-43. Ball goes to Simpson, the all-star, and misfires. Rebound Sojourner. Finds Keenan on the break. Just hold it up, Keenan. Ball goes to Mr. K from outside. Good. Back up to 10. Denver just hasn't found their groove. Ball goes to Greeny. Greeny goes in and he scores. 53-45. Good offensive move. Keenan. Blocked. Bobby Jones. Normal rebound. It looks like Keenan's going to grab that and go up strong. And he scores. He scores on 4, 6, and 8 on that inside putback column, inside column. Good scoring. 55-45. And there's a missed shot. Matt Calvin, no good. Rebound. Terry. And Terry goes up with authority and passes. Terry over Irving. Passes. Got to get it off. Missed by Greeny. Rebound. Dr. J. What is he not doing? Brian Taylor fast breaking. Scores. Fouled. Who's it on? Claude Terry. And Taylor to the line. Drills it. 13-point lead, 58-45. Matt Calvin needs to come through. And he can't. Rebound, Keenan. They are killing it on the boards. Here comes Irving with a minute left in the half. And he scores 21 in the half. Irving, no problem. Bobby Jones goes in with a nice play and makes the assist. And Mike Green's going to get credit for the hoop. Skinner passes. Skinner misses. Rebound, Greeny. Calvin, stolen by Brian Taylor. Skinner on the break. No. Rebound, Sojourner. Goes up with 6 seconds left in the half. Passes. Forced shot at the buzzer. Good. Forced two-pointer. Goes. Halftime. Nets. Crushing. 62-47 in Denver. What a great half for the Nets. The Nuggets just could not get on track. Dr. J is 10 for 12 from the field, 23 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. Definitely playing the MVP role here as the New Yorkers outscored Denver 26-19 in period number 2. 10 for Mr. Keenan, 14 for Brian Taylor. They shoot 47%. They finally started making the shots from the outside. And in the meantime, the 41% shooting Nuggets have got some work to do. 14 for Ralph Simpson, 13 for Mike Green, Dave Robish with 8. Matt Calvin's been a little disappointing with fouls. He's only gotten 11 minutes for that reason. We're just going to keep playing him safe. And we'll be doing this in card and dice format. So there's your halftime. I'll make the transition to the card and dice game next. Nuggets trail by 15. Before we start off the second half, I was looking at my old Sports Encyclopedia Pro Basketball, copyright 1975 or 6, and I noticed a lineup difference that I had that was different from the Hoops PC lineup for the Denver Nuggets. Now, Denver, the PC lineup showed Fatty Taylor at the point guard, and I think Ralph Simpson as a forward. Well, we go to the old encyclopedia, which shows suggested lineups, or what was used most in the lineups. You see Denver here, and they started rookie Bobby Jones with Byron Beck instead. And I did not know Beck still played 22 minutes a game in 75, but he threw down 10.1 a game. So for this half, I'm going to move Bobby Jones on Dr. J, who's just gone nuts for about 23 points. Have him defend Dr. J and then throw Beck in, even though he's 0 for 5 this game. He's known as a good shooter at 52%. And so that could make a difference for Denver, the home team. They always can come back. And, Simpson moves to the guard slot where he averaged 20.6. Matt Calvin, Green, and Jones with Beck. So that's what I'm probably going to do. As you can see, this team won 65 games. They're not playing very good defense today, but we'll see if Bobby Jones can make a difference there. I was quickly going to make a reference to my '1976 Topps basketball set here. I collected this is my first set I was ever collected for basketball, and I think I finally pieced it all together around 1990. And the cards, a lot of them are from when I was a child, so they're not in incredible shape by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still fun to look at the old guys. You know, your rebound leaders, Swen Nader, assist leader Matt Calvin, and look at that, George McGinnis, third in assists. He had quite a year in 75. And then your finals matchup as well. Colonels versus Spirits, the semifinals. As I noted, the Spirits somehow defeated the Nets in the playoffs in 1975. There's Denver. They're looking pretty good. There's young Bobby Jones, the rookie. And George Irvine, he must have been acquired as well. Byron Beck. Moving right along, there's Dave Robish, who threw in 13 points a game. Simpson, Roland, Fatty Taylor, Claude Terry. These were just great cards. I don't know, I just have fun. And then you just read the card backs. This is how I memorized stats as a kid. But anyway, there's the Pacers. I was going to try and get to our Nets. Well, what's interesting about this Nets these are slated for 76, but mostly based on stats from 75. Well, they had acquired Swen Nader at the start of the 76 season and eventually dumped him. They got rid of Billy Pultz, sent him to San Antonio. And there's Bill Malchione. And so the Nets basically end up for centers in 76. They used guys like Jim Akins and Kim Hughes. And these guys were just stalwarts. These are borderline all-stars, if not an all-star, Swen Nader. And I wonder why they got rid of Swen Nader during the middle of the 76 season. But they ended up winning the title anyway in 76. There's Brian Taylor. Good shot at Taylor. Willie Sojourner. And finally, Super John Williamson right there. But anyway, there's rookie Maurice Lucas with the Spirits. And there's Jimbo Akins. And Randy Denton, the best afro for a white guy in the history of sports. Young Moses Malone, 1918. And you finish with the lowly Squires, Dave Twardzik. There's Van Bredikoff. He's on my Nuggets today. So anyway, that was just a little preview. We're going to start the second half with the paper cards for Hoops Tabletop Pro Basketball, not PC. Second half action, Nuggets and Nets. Jump ball will start. Larry Keenan will jump. He's got a 14 offensive rebound, 19 for Green. We're going to give Green +1 on that jump ball. 2 for Keenan. Green's going to get it automatically. And here come the Nuggets. Got some work to do. They're down 62-47. And here we go. I've basically cut the 140 card deck into a 70 card deck. Not going to use a game clock on the playing surface today. This is basically 1 quarter worth of cards right here. So we'll see what happens when this deck is about half gone. I'm 6 minutes in, so I'm just going to kind of base my minutes on that. Clocks seem to get in the way, especially when you're trying to do a replay with a camera and limited space on your desktop here. Center, and having said that, this Hoops game here has got a limited footprint as it is. There's just the 2 teams of cards and this deck here. And then I added, of course, my score deck. So it makes it for a great tabletop game. Very limited space. Green over Pulse. And that's going to be a 4. And that's a missed shot by Mike Green. Rebound is going to be defensive center greater than 16. And Pulse is a 21. Like I said, I'm not sure how the Nets decided to part with Pulse and Keenan after this season. They were championship caliber all the way. And they won it in 76. So, okay, so that's going to be Pulse on the rebound. Power forward defense, that's going to be Keenan being guarded by Beck. 12, three-point attempt, but he's a 3D, so that's not a three-point attempt. So we're going to move the ball along. Small forward offense, 5. And, of course, that's Dr. J, who's had a great game thus far, and that's a 9. No good by Irving. Rebound, defensive small forward, shooting guard, and point guard. So, small forward is going to be, in this case, Bobby Jones. So Bobby Jones is going to get that rebound. And the ball's headed over to the number 1. Our number 1 choices are Simpson, Green, Jones, and Calvin. So I'm going to give 1 to 2, 3 to 4. Wait. I'm going to keep Jones out of it because there's too many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just do that. And it's going to go to Ralph Simpson. And a 10 is an outside jump shot for Simpson. That's a 6. And no good for Simpson. They need a hoop in the worst way. Rebound, shooter versus defender, 2 dice. 6 versus 5. He's already got it. Simpson has it. He's going up. And that's a 5. On the inside, draws the foul. Foul 2. It's going to be on Brian Taylor, his 3rd. Simpson at the line gets a 2. 2 to 8 and 12. 6. Simpson drills him. Oops. And that makes the score 62-49. Here come the Nets. Dr. J again with a move, 11. That's inside, no good. Rebound offensive center greater than 12. Note, Pulse is only a 10. So Mike Green is going to clear that board. And here comes Denver. Power forward offense, 5. Here's Beck. Usually a good shooter. There's a 4. Good. Byron Beck went 0 for 5 in the second period. And he scores 63-51. Assist on the play, center 1, Mike Green. Point guard, Brian Taylor. 6 from the inside. It's good. Brian Taylor hits. And assist center 14. No. Back to Denver. Power forward defense. Power forward in this case is going to be Beck. 6. That's a missed shot by Byron Beck. Whoops, I put his previous shot for Robish, so I got to fix something there. Rebound offensive small forward 11. Bobby Jones playing the small forward with a 14, greater than 11. It is. Good rebounding by the rookie from North Carolina. Goes up 6, scores on the putback. Always a very high percentage shooter. 65-53. It's now an 11-point game. Power forward offense, 9. There's Keenan. Keenan goes up 6. He scores from outside. Larry Keenan. Having a pretty good game with 12 points. Assist shooting guard 17. No, he's a 13. Denver. Small forward, Jones. High percentage shooter. Inside move. Scores again, Bobby Jones. And the rookie improving as the season goes along. 67-55. Oh, I got 66. What did I do there? Nets should have 66. Yeah, just 2 field goals from 62. Yep. Assist on the play. Shooting guard 14. Simpson. Simpson was 16 in the game. couple of assists. Small forward. That's going to be Doc over Bobby. That's going to be a tough assignment for Bobby, but he steals the ball. Turnover. Irving being shut down by Bobby Jones so far. 0 for 2 and a turnover. Very limited sample. Fast break shooting guard. Here comes Simpson. 10. Scores Simpson. Great play. 66-57. This team can run. One of the maybe the highest scoring team in the league. Assist power forward 13. No. Ball goes to the 3. 3 qualifiers. We got 3, 4, 7, 9. Okay. I'm going to take out Keenan on the play. So let's be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dr. J is going to get the ball. Offense 10. That's outside. 2. Oh, turnover. Irving. 2 turnovers. 0 for 2. Bobby Jones doing some magical defense here. Power forward Jones. Offense 9. Outside shot. 8. Turnover for Bobby Jones. Back the power forward over the defensive center. Keenan over Green. That's an 11 pass. Shooting guard defense. Williamson, have not heard from him all game. Defender's card, 8 pass. Gotta shoot. Power forward defensive center again. 10 pass. And that is going to be, on the defensive card, a 24-second violation. Great defense by the Denver Nuggets, trying to get back in this game. Point guard. Matt Galvin offense 3. And Matt hit about 48.5 or 48 from the field. It wasn't 50. It was Simpson hit over 50% from the field. 9. And he misses. Matt Calvin misses. He's got 4 points, but hasn't played a ton due to fouls. Defensive center rebounds. That's the Whopper. Fast break. Small forward. Dr. J. 3. Turnovers. Number 3 in the quarter. This can't be all Bobby Jones. It's got to be mental for Dr. J here. Off to a slow start. Center. He's human. 7, that's Green. That's no offense. 6, no good by Mike Green, who does have 13 in the game. The rebound, offensive shooting guard or point guard, greater than 13. That's just not going to happen. Defensive center or power forward. It's going to be the Whopper. And there's Whopper. Power forward defense. Larry Keenan over Beck. 7, good. Larry Keenan. Mr. K, Dr. K, call him whatever you want. It's a walking bucket, as they'd say in today's game. And let's see. Brian Taylor on the assist. 68-57. Nets maintain their lead. Center. Green over Whopper. 8 pass. Small forward defense. Irving over Jones. 12 pass. Once again, got to get a shot off. 3. Looks like we got a lot of contenders. This time I'll keep Keenan in. 3, 4. Let's go 3-7-9. We'll just go the 3-7-9 guys. And I'm going to go with Larry Keenan this time. Offense 1. He's got to shoot, and he will. No good. Just mix it up sometimes when you have a lot of players that qualify for the shot. Rebound, offensive small forward. That's going to be Dr. J versus Bobby Jones, and Jones is going to get that one. Not letting Dr. J sniff a basket. Center, Green, offense 10. That's outside. 10, turnover, Mike Green. Ball goes to the power forward. Keenan over Beck. 5, that's a foul on Byron Beck. Number 2 on Beck. Just the first team foul. Shooting guard. Simpson, 12. Offense 7. 12, 3-point attempt. Simpson 2 to 3. No good. Trying to get it back all at once. Rebound, defensive power forward, Larry Mr. K, fast break. Point guard, Taylor. That's a 3. Assist, Brian Taylor. Good play by Taylor. Giving his team an easy one. And what do I look at? I'm going to look at the... What do I like to look at here? Let's look at the foul to assign or something. Power forward's going to get the basket. And that's going to be Mr. K, Keenan. And that gives the Nets 70. Back up to 13. Point guard defense. Calvin over Taylor. That's a 7. Steal by Taylor. Brian Taylor. Fast break. Center. Pulse. He has nothing on that fast break column right here. It's a 7. He's going to set it up smartly. Shooting guard offense 7. No good by Williamson. Williamson's been a no-show, but fortunately the Nets have been scoring. Rebound offensive center or power forward. Irving's at a 13, and Mike Green clears the board. Shooting guard, the all-star Ralph Simpson, offense 6. Outside, 11. No. Rebound, offensive center greater than 20. He does have a 19. Defensive center Pulse. That's designed for the power rebounders like Moses Malone. Ball goes to the point. Taylor defense 6. Pass. Small forward offense 5. Irving trying to get untracked. And he does. 2 points for the doctor. Julius Irving. Assist on the play. Shooting guard 2. Yes. Williamson with the passive assist. Gives him something. And Nets are back up by 15 points. So Denver needs to do something now. Here comes Green over Pulse. 7. It's good. And the assist will be the point guard, Mac Calvin. Need Mac to score. Center defense. Pulse over Green. That's an 8. That's a foul on Green, his second. Second team foul. Nets inbound. Power forward defense. Keenan over Beck. 6. Steal by Beck. I didn't know Beck could even steal the ball. He's got a steal on 6. Fast break. Power forward. Beck going all the way. We need some high numbers. 7. It's a P. Pattern play. Shooting guard. Offense 5. 8. No good by Simpson. Having a mediocre quarter so far. Rebound. Defensive center. Fast break. The Whopper with his 5th rebound of the period. 8 in the game. Fast break. Power forward. Mr. Dr. K does not have a good fast break column. Surprises me a little bit, but I think that's the pace of play in this era of ABA basketball. Shooting guard defense. Foul on Simpson. That's his 3rd. 3rd team foul. This Nets team's not letting up. Oops, it's 72-59 in my book. Got to always check that. Power forward defense. Block by Beck. Keenan. Miss. Block. Beck. Rebound. What do I usually do? I use the D10. 2, that's blocked out of bounds. Team rebound for the Nets. It's 1 to 3. I block it out of bounds. 4 to 10. I get a normal rebound. So that's going to be an offensive team rebound for the Nets. The first one of the game. First team rebound recorded. Power forward offense 4. At least the first one recorded. I'll have to check my computer for the first half. I didn't really remember what I put in there. I didn't put anything for team rebounds. Power forward. Keenan inside. Miss. Rebound. Defensive power forward. Beck. Nuggets got to get back in the groove. Fast break shooting guard. Simpson, 4, draws the foul. It's on the defender, Williamson, his 4th. Well, Williamson's just a sacrificial lamb today. He's just going to foul Simpson as much as he can. Simpson does miss the first. And he makes the second on a 12. $72.60. To the number 1. Boy, so many players qualify. Let's put them all in this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just in order like that. 4, 3, 4. Will be Billy Pulse. Defenders, Mike Green. That's an 8. That's a foul again on Green, his 3rd. And we're almost halfway through this period. 14 fouls. Shooting guard defense. Williamson over Simpson, 4. Steal by Simpson. Fast break point guard. Matt Calvin. How's that fast break column looking? 11. P, he sets it up. Oh, a lot of meaty stuff right there. Small forward defense. Jones over Doc. That's a 6. Forces the pass. 8 or better. Nope. Pass number 2. Power forward offense, 6. And that is going to be Bobby Jones. Good, Bobby Jones. 3 for 3 in the period. 72-62. Assist shooting guard 3. Ralph Simpson. Does everything pretty well. 72-62. 8 or better. The only one who qualifies is Doc, who has the X9. Defender is Jones. Be careful what you wish for, but Bobby will pick up the foul, his 3rd. Nets doing a good job getting to the foul line. Doc with 2 free throws since it is a penalty. Good. Good, Dr. J. After a slow start, has 4 in the period, 27 in the game to lead everyone. Center defense. Green over the Whopper, that's a 9. That's the foul on Billy Pulse, his 2nd. 3rd team foul. Power forward defense. Beck. 8. Steal by Keenan. Keenan with the steal. Fast break. Small forward, Dr. J. Just an average guy in the break. Just Dr. J. Don't worry about it. 10. Draws the foul. 2-shot foul. And it's going to be on Mac Calvin, and that's his 4th. Dr. J is going to get 3 to make 2. Got it. Doesn't need the bonus free throw. Doc now with 29 points. 76-62. Denver's got to get things in gear here. Small forward. Offense 9. Beck playing Jones. Outside shot. 7. Assist Bobby Jones. Good play by the North Carolina Star. Basket goes to Mac Calvin. Mac needs a break. He needs something to get himself going. Center defense. Pulse 3. Blocked by Green. What's my D10 say? A 6. That is a defensive rebound. Team rebound home. Nuggets will get the rebound. Small forward. Jones. Offense 8. Another outside shot. No good. Bobby had been their offensive cog so far this quarter. Rebound on a greater than 25? No. Offensive shooting guard or point guard. I believe it's going to be Simpson. He's much bigger than little Mac Calvin. Simpson goes up 3. Scores and is fouled. Ralph Simpson. Foul is going to be on the one. Brian Taylor, his fourth. A lot of guys getting in foul trouble. One shot. 12, he's got it. I'm making it on the 12 for Ralph Simpson. Lucky dice working in the Nuggets' way. It's now 76-67. Almost at that 3-minute mark left in the period. This quarter's gone by pretty fast. Center, offense 4. It's even going faster than the computer game. Pulse. There's a 7, no good. Whopper has not scored. He's missed a lot of shots. He's missed 6 out of 7. Rebound. He's not been an offensive factor. Strong, small forward. 13. Defensive small forward plus 7. So that gives Bobby Jones 24. And a fast break chance. Fast break point guard. Mac. You just got to get something decent there. There's a 5. There's an assist. Mac Calvin doing what he does on the break. He's one guy that has a really good fast break column. Let's see. Who am I going to give it to? We'll just do the foul 2 assign. No. I'll just roll a die. I don't care. 5. Ralph Simpson gets the basket. Sometimes that's easiest. And it's 76-69. 3 minutes to go. We're going to pause here and see if I can make a substitution. A couple subs. We've got Robish coming in for Green. Terry coming in for Beck. And for the Nets, Gale comes in for Taylor, who has 4 fouls. And that's pretty much it. Here comes the Nets, leading by 7. Center. Paltz over Robish. Not a great defender. 4. Blocked. Paltz cannot get a break. And Dave Robish proved me wrong that he can't play defense. Ball knocked. Defensive rebound. Offensive small forward. Irving. Grabs the re. Goes up. 3. Turnover, Dr. J. His 4th turnover of the period. Here comes the Nuggets trying to close that gap. Point guard defense. Calvin over Gale, a good defender. 12, 3-point attempt. No, he's a 3D. Yeah, 3D, so he cannot shoot the 3. Passes it 5 or better. There's 7, 5. Okay, 1 to 3 Robish. It is going to be Robish. Offense 10 outside Robish. 6, no good. Dave Robish, good scoring bench player. Rebound. Offensive power forward greater than 10. It is Bobby Jones. Keeping it alive. Jones is going up. 8. No. Bobby can't hit. Rebound. Offensive center or power forward. They're tied at 14. So go. Just do it. We'll give it to Bobby Jones again. Bobby's going to try it one more time. 5. He is fouled. And who's he fouled by? 1. Mike Gale, his first. 5th team foul. Bobby Jones. Right on that border around 70% as I recall. 697. I don't know, maybe. Good. 9 is good. Bobby Jones bringing the team all the way back. Or at least to within 5 points. 76-71. Net sputter. Point guard. Gale, offense 5. From outside. 5. No good by Mike Gale. Rebound. Defensive point guard greater than 5. Mac Calvin. Calvin gets the ball to the shooting guard. Simpson. Simpson misfires. Because it was an inside shot. Ralph Simpson could have gotten him closer. Rebound. Offensive small forward or shooting guard greater than 9. We'll look at Claude Terry. Greater than 9. He's going to grab it. I did not know Terry could rebound like that. So Claude's going up on his inside column. 11 pass. Shooting guard defense. Simpson 9. Good. Ralph Simpson hits. 76-73. assist on the play. Ball goes the point guard, and that's going to be Mike Gale again. 3. Assist, Mike Gale.
Are you talking to me?
So Gale gets the assist. The points go to, let's give it to Billy Paltz. Paltz gets the basket. He needed the basket more than anyone, so that was a big basket for the Nets. Point guard. Matt Calvin, offense 4. Ooh. Inside, he's not that great. Missed shot by Calvin. Rebound. Defensive power forward greater than 13. Larry Keenan. Let's see. Oh my, everybody qualifies. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we're going to do. It's going to be Dr. J with the ball. Offense 3, 4. Actually passes the ball to the shooting guard. Williamson over Simpson. 7, no good. And John Williamson is still scoreless today. Rebound. Defensive small forward or shooting guard will definitely be... Ooh. A shooting guard. Look at Simpson's 10 on the defensive board. Higher than Terry's 9. And a fast break for the point guard. Calvin 6. He scores. Mac Calvin with 2. Denver chipping away down to 3. And any assist on the play? Small forward 19. No. Center defense, Paltz over Robish 6. Good, Billy Paltz. Finally hit a couple, 80-75, assisted by small forward 15, Dr. J. Does everything pretty well. Got at least 5 assists now. Point guard defense. Calvin, 5. Defender 5. Good. Matt Calvin, even on the defensive-minded Gale. 80-77. It's a small forward 10. Yes, Terry doing some offensive work. Ball goes to center. Pulse, offense 5. No good. Rebound. Offensive 22, no. Defensive power forward or small forward. Definitely Bobby Jones on the rebound. He's got 9 rebounds now. There's a 10. Nobody has it, so we're moving right along to the small forward. Offense 6. Outside shot for Claude Terry, 11. 3-point attempt, and he makes it 2-6. No, that would have tied it up. Not a lot of threes taken, but there were some, and Terry was probably one of the few good ones in the league. Rebound offensive power forward, 14. Defensive power forward plus 6. So Keenan clears the rebound. Fast break center. Paltz not going to do anything there. We're running out of about a minute left in the period. Shooting guard defense. Williamson trying to get on off the 0 mark. Passes. Power forward defense. Keenan over Jones. 11. Another foul on Jones. That is 4. Keenan, 2 shots. Good. Misses the second one. So the Nets hang on to a 4-point lead. Rebound on the free throw, defensive small forward, Terry. So Terry's come in with a couple rebounds. And we're running out of time in this period. 2 or better. So we got 4 guys. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 1. Who's the lowest? Claude Terry, defense. Irving, 11. Basket. Claude Terry hits on Irving's card. 81-79. We got a game. Small forward 24 or power forward 24 on assists. That's not going to happen. Nets. Clock running down. Small forward. Ball goes to Dr. J. And that's an 8. And that's no good. Rebound. Offensive point guard. Gale has a 9. Defensive point guard +3. That gives it to Calvin, who gets a 10. And a fast break chance. Shooting guard Simpson all the way. 7. He scores. Simpson. Meet the Simpsons here, folks. Here's a tie game. Assist point guard Mac Calvin. Tie game in Denver. Because that will end the period. What a comeback. 15 down to a tie score. Nuggets outscore the Nets 34-19. Tying the game at 81. Should be a great fourth quarter. Fourth quarter action underway here. I'm taking out a couple players that have played virtually the entire game. Larry Keenan had gone 33 of the 36 minutes. And he's going to be out for at least a few minutes. And then, of course, Ralph Simpson didn't realize that he'd played the entire first half and the entire third quarter. So he has not missed a minute of play. So we're going to give him a little break. It's going to hurt each team a little bit. As I'm throwing Fatty Taylor in for, basically defensive purposes. And Mike Gale is not a great offensive player for the Nets as well, but we're going to try this a little bit. Wendell Ladner, we see if he can come through and do something good. I'm not sure if it's the right move for the Nets, but I got Willie Sojourner at center for a few minutes. We'll see if things go sideways. We'll definitely make a change. Jump ball, it's going to be Sojourner, and looks like Robish they have the same rating, so we'll just give them equal number on each side. We're going to give the ball to the Nuggets. They're going to try and take the lead. They casually just kind of chipped away last quarter and now are tied at 81. Power forward. That's going to be Bobby Jones, offense 4, right where he likes it. 10, no good. Bobby, I might be overplaying him just a little bit. He's 32 minutes a game, but it's kind of a big game, so I'm going to go for it. Offensive shooting guard, at least until I get Simpson back in. Offensive shooting guard. Fatty's playing shooting guard. Greater than 8, no. Defensive power forward or small forward, power forward. Irving is playing power forward for the moment. 18. And so he's got the high. Dr. J grabs the rebound to start the fourth quarter. Point guard, offense 4. Gale, outside shot. 4. Assist Mike Gale. I'm getting a little lucky for Gale here. He's a good assist man, but hitting those numbers a little bit odd. Let's get a different one. 1. We'll just give it to Ladner on that. Wendell needs a basket. And Wendell's the only man who's made a three-pointer, I believe. So Nets lead by 2. That was a huge one. This is power forward with the 5 assist, and it is... Oh, no, I already got the assist. It was an auto assist. Small forward. Claude Terry over Wendell. That's a 6. No good. Rebound. Any greater than 44? Nope. Team offensive rebound. So we're going to give that offensive rebound to the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets retain possession. Small forward defense. Terry over Ladner. And that's an 8. Foul. Wendell Ladner, his first. The 2. What do we got? A 1. We got a 5 and a 2 and a 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be Mac Calvin offense. 8 outside. Not a good looking column there. 3 does draw the foul though. And that's me on the defender, Mike Gale. I've got Gale in because Taylor's got 4 fouls. So Mac Calvin's also in foul trouble. He makes it. He's a great foul shooter. Makes them both. Mac Calvin. Now with 12 points. He's gotten back into this game. And that went the wrong way. There we go. 83 all. Nets with the ball. Doc. Outside. 9. He's going to pass that ball. Center. Inside, Willie Sojourner, 5. He's going to pass the ball. Small forward, defended by Robish. Ladner over Robish, 4. Blocked! We're going to call out a turnover. Miss by Ladner. And we're going to call out a turnover because the ball's in the air, and a block on the third pass, basically, by Robish, who I ripped on defense. He's played some good defense. So Nuggets will get the ball on that one. 1 or better here. We got 4 guys. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dave Robish. Inside. 8. He scores. Robish. And the Nuggets have made it all the way back and into the lead. Assist Mac Calvin. Fantastic passer. Nets are beside themselves. Center. Willie Sojourner. Misses. Rebound offensive center greater than 20. Nope. Defensive center, Dave Robish. Hands the ball to the power forward. Bobby Jones over Irving. That's a 5. Steal by the Doc. Doc's had enough. Steal, fast break, point guard, Gale. Not much of a fast break calm, and he will set it up for the Nets. Shooting guard defense, Skinner over Taylor, and Taylor fouls. Whoa, another great stealer. Fatty Taylor hadn't played much, and a non-shooting foul. 3 or better. Let's see, there's a 9, there's a 5. So, we'll go 1 to 2 Ladner, 3 to 6 Irving. Irving gets the ball on the defensive center. Robish. No good. Rebound off as a power forward or small forward. Whoever's higher. 13 for Irving. Defensive small forward, 9. And they also got a die. Irving's going to grab that offensive rebound. 6 rebounds for Doc. He's going to go back up, and 6, no good. He might be getting a little tired. He struggled this half. He's got 29, but most of them, 23 were in the first half. Rebound, team rebound defense. So the Nuggets are in control at the moment. Small forward defense, Terry over Ladner. And that's a 7, a foul on Wendell Ladner. And that is going to be 3 team fouls on the Nets. Ladner played at 100%. Diving after balls, whatever it took. Center. It's going to be Robish. Inside. 3. Turnover, Dave Robish. Nets need someone to throw the ball in the basket. Here comes Gale. Defender is Calvin. 4. Foul number 5 on Mac Calvin. I'll play him safe. I can't even remember the rule for playing safe. I'm not even certain. But yeah, that is 5 fouls on Calvin. I might take him out for a minute or 2 as well. So let's see what we can do here. All right, back to the Nets. Point guard. Defense, Taylor. 3, foul, Fatty Taylor. Going after those steals. That's 3 team fouls. Small forward. I got Keenan back in. Pulse back in. Got Ralph Simpson back in. Irving outside. 8, no good. Doc is not having a very good half, but he's still got time to recover. Rebound offensive small forward greater than 12. Yes. Irving, just as I say that, grabs the offensive rebound, goes up strong. 5, good. Dr. J pushes him over the 30-point mark, 31, and we are all tied at 85. 4 or better. That's going to be these 2 guys. Ralph Simpson gets the ball. Offense 4 inside. Simpson scores. Ralph Simpson with 30. 87-85. Denver. Is this shooting guard 25 or point guard 25? No. Ball goes into the center. Pulse. Outside shot. Not his thing. No good. And as my friend would always say, got a big gap there. It's just a big donut right there. Big hole in the middle. Rebound. Offensive small forward greater than 8. Once again, Dr. J, third offensive rebound of the period. Goes up strong. 9 and can't make it. Doc's 1 for 5 this quarter. Rebound. Defensive power forward greater than 15. Bobby Jones logging some overtime minutes. Ball goes to the point. Offensive 2. Well, Fatty Taylor not an offensive threat. Passes. 6. Simpson over Pulse. 9. Foul. Billy Pulse is third. 4th team foul. Non-shooter. Got a good one here in Denver. Shooting guard. Offense 10. Outside for Simpson. 5. Assist. Ralph Simpson doing it all. Never played very well in the NBA. Never found his niche there, but my goodness, what a great ABA player he was. Jan Van Bredikoff will get the basket on the play. And the Nuggets have their biggest lead of 4. Well, at least since the first quarter. Point guard defense. Going to go Gale over Taylor. 6, and Fatty Taylor is reaching for a lot of balls now, and he has now got 4 fouls. 4th team foul. Shooting guard, offense 5. We'll get Matt Calvin in there very soon. Shooting guard is Skinner for the time being. Offense 5. It's a 5. It's a turnover for Al Skinner. He missed quite a few games this season. He's, what is he, 2 to 5 and 9. Yep, turnover. Back to Denver. Power forward. Bobby Jones, 8. And a 4 on the 8 to 10 outside. A 4 is a miss. Bobby misses a couple here. Rebound 44 or greater, or offensive center. Dave Robish is going up. Shoots 7. Draws the foul. It's going to be on the defender. Billy Pulse is 4th. And he's going to get 3 to make 2. Robish 8 good. 10 no. 6 good. So Dave Robish puts the Nuggets up by 6. Nets need an offensive infusion here. It's going to be Irving or Pulse. We'll go 1 to 4 Irving, 5-6 Pulse. Irving outside 10. No good. Dr. J. Merely human in this second half. Rebound. Defensive small forward 17 or greater. No, he's got a 15 though. That's pretty good. Or defensive center, power forward. It's going to go Dave Robish with a fast break. Everything's going Denver's way. Shooting guard, Simpson. This is trouble. 8, assist. Simpson playing a great game. And the basket goes to 1, Fatty Taylor. All right, Nets need to get back on track. 4 or better. Let's see, it's these two. I'll do the 1 to 4, 5 to 6 again. Billy Pulse inside 10. He is hammered. That's going to be on the 3. Dave Robish, his first. 5th team foul. Pulse needs to make 2. He's got it. Does it again. The Whopper. Snapping a little scoring slump here for the team. It's 93-87. Still right in this game. 10 or better. Well, we're moving on that one. 9 or better. Moving on that one. They got to shoot it here. Power forward defense. Jones over Keenan. 7, it's good. Bobby Jones over Keenan. Assist shooting guard 16. Yes. Simpson doing it all. Up to the minute stats. Ralph Simpson, 11 of 19 from the floor, 8 of 9 from the line. He does have 5 turnovers, but 30 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds, and a couple steals. And it's 95-87. The Nets need to call a timeout right now and make some changes. All right, wholesale changes made. Denver, I still have Van Bredikoff. I'll keep him in for about 3 minutes, see if he can guard Irving, and see how things go. Mike Green has returned. I don't know if he's a better defender or not than Dave Robish, but Robish has played about 9 minutes straight, so we're going to give him some rest. Brian Taylor returns. Calvin will be playing safe, and I may have to look up the rules on playing safe. I always forget them. I think every foul on his defensive card becomes a basket. Offensive fouls are excluded. I can't remember exactly, but either way, Nets need to recover from this little slump they're having. It is now 95-87. We're about midway. I kind of rounded it up to 6 minutes. We're a little more than 6 minutes left in that entire game here. Small forward Dr. J inside 4 passes. They need him to shoot. Power forward Keenan inside. Misfires Larry, who has 17 points and 10 rebounds. Rebound offensive shooting guard. Williamson back in the game. 4. Defensive shooting guard Simpson. Forget it. Ralph Simpson, a good rebounding guard. Grabs it. 5 rebounds on the game. Shooting guard Simpson, 7. Misses on Williamson. So I don't consider Williamson a defensive threat, but they'll take a defensive small forward. We'll definitely get this rebound, Dr. J. He's at 9 rebounds. Fast break working point guard. Who do we got? Taylor back in the game. That's a 5. That's good. Brian Taylor, a fast break bucket. And it's 95-89, just like that, assisted by Williamson. Small forward defense. Van Bredikoff over the dock. 9, it's a steal. Turnover by Jan Van. Butch Van Bredikoff's kid. Stripped by the doctor. Point guard. Taylor, another fast break. 8. Sets it up. They wanted him to shoot. 8. Irving. Outside. 11. Pass. 4, let's see, it's these 2 guys and Williamson. Okay, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be, I skipped Keenan. It should be 1, 2. So I'll go 1, 2. There we go. We'll just give it to Williamson. And he's going to be outside. He needs a high number here. 8 to 12, we're all dandy. A 7 is no good by Williamson. Super John, rebound. Offensive small forward +1 die versus defensive power forward. Defensive power forward is Jones at the moment. 17. Irving is going to need a 5 or 6 with 1 die. And he doesn't get it. Bobby Jones corrals it. Denver comes down. Center. Greeny from inside. 10. Turnover, Mike Green. Nets, 5. Okay, 3, he's out of it. 4, he's out of it. It's these 2 guys, 1 to 4, Doc. Dr. J, defense of Van Bredikoff. That's an 8. And he scores, Dr. J. 95-91. No assist on the play. Point guard offense, 9. Mac Calvin with this limited offensive outside column here. 12. Pass. Point guard defense. Brian Taylor, a Steeler. 6. Foul. Brian Taylor will be playing safe as well. And that'll be a 2-shotter because they're in the penalty. Mac Calvin Automatic foul shooter. Good. 4 for 4 from the line in the period alone. 97-91. We're still got plenty of time left. Got some good basketball going on here. 7. It's Pulse. Okay, we'll go 1 to 4. Irving, 5-6 Pulse. Irving outside. He'd prefer to defer on the outside shot. Misses again. Irving. It's about 2 for 8 in the period. Can't buy a bucket. Rebound offensive center, 10. Defensive center, 19. Mike Green, a good rebounder. 19 ratings on offense and defense. Here comes center. Green, here he is inside. 7, no good. Green with 15 points in this game. Rebound. Offensive center, 19. Defensive small forward, 18. Doc 1 gets him the rebound. Dr. J. Didn't really matter. Some people give the home court advantage, and if it's a tie, it goes to the home team, but I'm not doing that for that particular play. It's built into the card as a home court. Shooting card defense. Williamson over Simpson. That's a 9, and that's foul on Simpson, his 4th. And Super John Williamson has been held scoreless. So he has a chance to get on the scoreboard with 2 free throws here. And he does. Makes them both. The great foul shooting of John Williamson. 97-93. Far from over. Here comes the point guard. Mack over Taylor. Let's see what Taylor does. 5 steals the ball. Turnover. Calvin. Steal. Taylor. Fast break. Taylor. 7. No good by Brian Taylor, who has 18 points. Second on the team. Not a lot of great balance by the Nets. Rebound offensive small forward +2. That gives him 15. Shooting guard has 10. Dr. J's clearing the boards. Can he finish on the rebound? 6. No, he cannot. 2 for 9 in the period. Dr. J, after 10 for 12 shooting in the first half. Loose ball foul. 1 to 2 home. 3 to 6 visitor. Visitor, center, Pulse. 5 on the Whopper. Who do we got as a backup center? Oh, we got Sojourner. We'll just let Pulse play. I'm protecting the point guards, but everyone else, unless it's Simpson or Doc, I'm not going to do that. Calvin and Taylor are both playing safe. That is a loose ball foul on Pulse. So we're going to give 2 free throws to Mike Green. I didn't even think about that. 6 good. 7 good. And just like that, the Nuggets are tapping on the triple-digit mark. Center, Pulse over Green, 7. Rejected. Billy's had a tough game. It's almost like he's going to be traded for Green in the next season, because I know that Green played for the Spurs. And Pulse, well, maybe it's later on where they trade for each other, because Green is here on the Nets. Maybe they play together on the Spurs. That's a good thought. Okay, block, and then we'll do the D7. So it's a 7, so that means we'll go for a regular defensive rebound. Power forward greater than 13. Yes, Jones. And no fast break. Shooting guard. 6. Steal from Simpson by Williamson. Fast break point guard. Taylor again. 5. Good. Taylor on the fast break. Converts one more time. 99-95. Assist Dr. J on that one. Irving doing it all. Has got to make a couple shots here, though. Small forward defense. Van Bredikoff over the Doctor. 8. Blocked by Irving. Rebound 10, regular rebound, offensive center 19, defensive power forward 20. Larry Keenan impressing me with his defensive rebound ability. Goes to the 6. So it's going to be those two guys. 1 to 4 Irving, 5 to 6 Pulse. Irving inside where he likes to operate. 3, turnover. Dr. J really struggling this period. Playing aggressive ball, but he can't buy a bucket. Can't get a shot off there. 6 or better. Let's see. 7. Looks like Simpson. Outside. 4. No good by Ralph. Running down to about 3 minutes or so, maybe 3.5. Rebound, offensive center greater than 18. Yes, Greeny. Goes up. Good, Mike Green. Back, puts it right in. 101-95. That was a huge basket. Taylor over Calvin. 11. That's a steal. Turnover, Taylor. Now, there may be some defensive things or something on the turnovers. They might be passes. But I'm going to give the turnovers for both of these guys equally. And so I think it'll round out. I can't remember for sure, but we're just going to allow that to happen. Point guard. Fast break, Calvin. 9. He scores. Back Calvin on the break. 103-95. So, and in a minute or two, I'm going to take that playing safe off as well. Assist power forward 11. Bobby Jones. And the Nuggets have just continued to saw away and keep the lead. Here comes a small forward, Doc. Haven't been able to score in this column all half long. 8 fouled. Draws the foul at least. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bobby Jones. That's his 5th. And we're not going to play safe. Okay, declaration. We're not playing anybody safe. So we're going to be really seeing what we got. 3 to make 2 for Irving here. And an 8 is good. 2 to 8 and 10. He's got them both. Dr. J, 35 points. Having a terrible game. No, he's having a usual Dr. J type of game with a slow fourth quarter, but there is time. It is 103-97. 10, that's nobody. Pass. Shooting guard offense, 10. Outside, Ralph Simpson. And that's a 7. And it's good. Ralph Simpson continues to match Dr. J point for point. Assist small forward 17. No. So we're going to call a quick timeout. All right, Byron Beck returns, replacing Jan Van Bredikov. And here comes the Nets. 9. That's Dr. J. That's the outside shot. He can't hit from there. He's been mostly passing from there. He can't buy a bucket. I got to update Dr. J's stats. He's missed a lot of shots. He's now 13 for 26. So that's a rough first half after being 10 for 12 to start the game. Rebound, home. Another team rebound for Denver. Center offense 8. 3. Charging on Green, his 4th. Haven't had a lot of offensive fouls this game at all. Less than 3 minutes, closer to 2 minutes, probably 2.5 minutes center defense. Paltz over Green, 8. Foul, Green, number 5. 2 straight fouls for Mike Green. Nobody's playing safe. And 2 shots for the Whopper. And he makes first. He's got them both. Paltz. 105-99. I'm going to say the free throw percentage has been pretty good. 81.5% for the Nets. 87.9 for the Nuggets. 7. Who is that? Looks like Ralph. Ralph offense 3 is where they want it. 6, no good by Simpson. Rebound, offensive power forward greater than 18, no. Defensive power forward, Larry Keenan, who hasn't scored in a long time. 17 points, 12 rebounds. Shooting guard defense, Williamson over Simpson, 5, that's a pass. Point guard defense, Taylor over Mack. Steal by Mack Calvin, turnover Taylor. One of his best all-around seasons, Matt Calvin, starting to show it with 16 points. Another steal. Fast break power forward, Bobby Jones. They're going to either turn it over or pass it there. Yeah, Bobby Jones sets it up, slows it up. Shooting guard. Offense 4, Simpson. 3. Scores and is fouled. Ralph Simpson. That could almost wrap it up. Assisted by Green. Question is, who is the foul on? 2. It's just Dr. J, and that is Dr. J's first foul of the game. 2 to make 1 for Simpson. And he's got it. Ralph Simpson, 35 points, matching Dr. J. 108.99. Is there any hope? Point guard, defense. There's a 5. Another steal from Taylor by Matt Calvin, showing off his all-star skills. Point guard on the fast break, Calvin. 8. Assist, Matt Calvin. Doing it all. This team, there's a reason they won 65 games. Great comeback. Points go to 4. Bobby Jones. 110.99. Nets just ran out of gas. Keenan scores. First basket of the period. He's 1 for 2 in the quarter. 110-101. Assist point guard 17. Really, Taylor's only a 13 on assists. Surprises me. Small forward offense 6. We're going to give it to Beck here. He's kind of playing the small forward for some reason. I guess I should have Jones there, but 7. Good outside shooter. Byron Beck, old reliable. Played in every ABA season. 112-101, 9 years. And then he played a little bit of NBA ball with the Nuggets as well. This is shooting guard 9. Give Ralph Simpson an assist. How close is he? Nah, he's not in triple-double range. I thought he might be. 112-101. Simpson, 35, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Irving, 35, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. Great display by the Doc, but kind of came up short in the final period. Point guard, offense 9. Taylor, 7. He's just going to pass it. Ball goes to Doc. Inside, 4. Passes it. Center. Paltz, 5. No good. And this is the way it's rounding out. The Nuggets are just doing what they do. Offensive small forward, Irving. 2 dice with a small forward. It's easily in the hands of Byron Beck. And a fast break is occurring right now. Shooting guard. Replay fans, this is what a fast break's all about. Shooting guard, fast break, and it's done. Score, Simpson. Assist. Power forward 3. Bobby Jones. That's how simple a fast break should run. Replay basketball does not do that. 5. Sorry to be harsh there, but I love a good fast break. I don't like a bad fast break. Pretty picky about my fast breaks. 7 and 9. Let's see. We'll go 1 to 4. Irving, and 5 to 6. Paltz. Irving trying to score on the inside. 9. Can't do it. Dr. J might finish below 50% from the floor in this game after a torrid start. Rebound. No Doc. Center power forward. Going to go to Mike Green. Green having a double-double with that rebound. 19 and 10. Shooting guard. Simpson. Inside. No good. They're wearing out, folks. Rebounded by defensive power forward greater than 10. Larry Keenan. 19 and 13 on the game. Shooting guard defense. Williamson over Simpson. That's an 8 pass. And that ends the ball game right there. Final score from Denver. Nuggets 114. Nets 101. Outscoring the Nets in the second half 67-39. As if the air went out of the ball for the Nets in the second half, and the hometown team powered them to victory. Nets shoot just 39.8% from the floor. Dr. J, 13 of 27. Nuggets shoot 47% from the floor and 88.2 from the line, 30 of 34. So you can't lose too many games that way. Turnovers 25-20. Nuggets won that. 27-26 on the fouls. Like I said, the free throws were 88 and 82%. Both teams hit their free throws, but the Nuggets 30 of 34. Despite 13 steals from the Nets, they just could not keep it up after that great first quarter. Pretty good first half where they held the 15-point lead. Nuggets came all the way back and won this one. Leading scorer for Denver, of course, is Ralph Simpson, the MVP, with 37 points, 14 of 26 on the floor. Bobby Jones did some yeoman work, played a little more minutes than usual, but I did it with the Nets as well. Bobby with 18 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists. Mike Green, 19 points, 10 rebounds. Matt Calvin survived the foul issues, 16 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. A pretty good overall performance after a slow start. Dave Robish, 12 points, 8 rebounds, as a very good backup center. And Claude Terry didn't shoot very good, 1 for 5. And Van Bredikoff had 2. Byron Beck had 4. So Nets, 19 and 13 from Keenan, but he had to play a lot of minutes to get there. Billy Paul's just 3 of 14. The Nuggets centers gave him trouble all the time. John Williamson, just 2 points. Foul trouble. Didn't get the ball after a while. Mike Gale struggled, 1 for 7. And just 2 points as well. So not a lot of depth from the Nets. 9 rebounds from Sojourner. Most of it was grabbing his own rebound and missing the shot, though. So Wendell Ladner, 2 for 6, made the game's only three-pointer. And Al Skinner was playing reasonably well, but finished with 8 points. Yeah, Brian Taylor, 9 for 12, 2 for 3 from the foul line, 5 steals, and 3 assists. Played pretty well. But once again, Nuggets just steamrolled him in the second half, 114-101.